Hey guys, Shadowbreaker 9001 here with the deck that I've built for the new March 2011 format. It's Machina, Salvo, Chaos. I'm going to run through the cards quickly and then I'll explain their significance and strategies behind them later on. So, right, first off we're playing 3 Gear Frame and 3 Fortress and 1 Force, standard Machina cards. 3 Cyber Dragon, 3 Decoichi, 2 Black Salvo, 2 Card Trooper, 2 Thunder King, 2 Chaos Sorcerer, the monsters. With spells, we've got 2 Overload Fusion, 1 Future Fusion, 2 Smashing Grounds, 1 Limiter Removal, 1 Giant Trunade, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Monster Reborn, and a Book of Moon. Sorry about the glare we're getting here, I'm just trying out different light sources. And as for traps, we've got 2 Bottomless, 2 Solemn Warning, 1 Torrential, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Solemn, 1 7 Tools, and Call the Haunted. On the extra deck, we've got 3 Chimeratech Over Dragons, 2 Chimeratech Fortress Dragon, 1 Cyber Twin Dragon, 1 Stardust, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Colossal Fighter, 1 Black Rose, no, 2 Black Rose rather, Scrap Archfiend, Gaia Knight, Bryanak, and Catasta. Right, now basically the way this works, the thing I like about this deck is it's got so many ways that you can basically win with. First off, you've got the Machina big hitters, Machina Fortress, that you can just bring out over and over again. And on top of that, we're playing the whole Cyber engine. I'll show you, we've got the Cyber Dragons and the Overload Fusions, so you've got 2 chances of bringing out your Chimeratech Over Dragon. One that we haven't really seen a lot of play for a while, but it's nice to have Overload back at 2, because it's just another one of those things you can OTK with. Obviously Limiter Removal is like your standard choice as well. More ways to try and win in one turn. I'm running 2 Smashing Grounds because Reaper's gone back up to 2 and there's not a lot of removal here apart from Chaos Sorcerer. A lot of people are going to be using that. Sort of, like I said, I'm running the Koichis and Salvos instead of like your standard gadgets that you often see in Machinas. Now, these work really well here because they go with the Chaos element. And obviously they're just more Machinas that you can discard for the Fortress and stuff. Again, the 2 Card Troopers are excellent. They help maintain advantage. They mill stuff into the grave that you really want there. Like, if you get the Cyber Dragons and Decoichis in grave, so the Decoichi you can use with Salvo after you milled it off, or if it gives you stuff to use with Chaos Sorcerer. Again, yeah, like, I'm running Thunder King just because it's a really decent monster and it's another light. It seems to work well, just as another beat stick. Feels Chaos Sorcerer. Chaos Sorcerer was just a natural choice because of the amounts of lights and darks that easily work in this deck. And like I already mentioned, the Future Fusion's like your best card here because not only does it fuel Overload Fusion, but it also sets up Chaos, sets up Salvo, and you can put Fortress in the grave if you've got Force in hand, so yeah, that's like really awesome. Traps are pretty standard, although I'm running the random 7 tools like a lot of people are playing right now, mainly due to Solemn Warning. And I don't want to be playing Decrees or anything because I like playing this deck defensively, so I prefer to play sort of a decent trap lineup. I was thinking of playing 2 7 tools, and then I realised I wasn't running Limiter Removal, so I had to take one of them out for that. But yeah, I may find room for another one, I'll just have to see how it tests. The extra deck is pretty standard for this sort of deck anyway, like the 3 Over Dragons, because 1 for Future Fusion. Hopefully that won't come out because you don't want to blow your own field up and then have to lose the Over Dragon as well, obviously. So 1 for Future Fusion, 2 for Overload. 2 Fortress Dragons, which are obviously standard since I'm playing 3 Cyber Dragons. And the 1 Cyber Twin, you can't bring that out with Overload Fusion because it's a light monster, but it's there for the Future Fusion because you may not always want to go into Over Dragon if you fear the risk of having your field destroyed in a couple of turns. As for the Synchros, they're all pretty normal. I'm playing 2 Black Rose because we're running Salvo, so the main level you make is 7. Again, with the Scrap Archfiend, it's just a beat stick that you can make with Salvo. If only we could have Dark Strike Fighter back. Then again, maybe that's not such a good idea. Anyway, there you go. So that's the deck I'm running for the new format. I don't really know what I'm going to do about side deck at the minute. Probably have the standard stuff in it, like MSTs. Probably run Gauze and Treg in there, more stuff that helps Chaos. Effect Veilers if I can get any. But anyway, leave any comments you like, and cheers for watching.